Alrighty folks, welcome back here with another weekly video with Back to Divinity. Alrighty folks, so this week we're going to be talking about the astrological new year. Through the analysis of the movement of the planets in the sky, right, we assign the new year to the entrance into Aries season. It's super exciting to be restarting the zodiac wheel, beginning with Aries, so from Pisces into Aries. And so on March 20th, we will be entering the spring equinox, Aries season, and it is going to be the astrological new year. So I am super excited to be doing that shift into spring. Winter was definitely hibernation time. And so let's just talk about the shifts through the seasons. So the first thing, spring, right? This is where we're blossoming. We're entering new beginnings, right? We are planting those seeds, right? That we want to see fully harvest in about 6 months or so, right? And then we have summer, right? This is more growth, expansion, exploration, right? This is where we are being energized and charged up in so many ways and releasing that energy through movement, exploration, fun and things of that sort. And then we have the fall. So this is our harvest time, right? This is 6 months after spring begins, and we are fully seeing a harvest of all of the seeds that we planted. Many of us are going back into work, back into school, whatever it is that looks like after, having that fun time. And now we are just continuing the grind, right? And then wintertime, right? After all of that grind comes hibernation. There's that need to go within, that need to take it easy, to rest and recharge and to recuperate, to really reflect on everything, the seeds that you planted that year, how you enjoyed your time and being in the present moment, right? How you grew, right? What things you harvested as a result of all the work that you put in, the new beginnings that you set, and how you saw some projects complete itself, right? And so that is really important during that hibernation time, because then it sets you up again for the proper beginning of the new year. So think about that February and beginning of March type of energy as your December, right? That energy where you are fully thinking about, okay, what am I getting ready to just leave in this year, and what am I taking with me, right? And so those are the types of things you're going to be thinking about at this time as we are entering Aries season and starting the spring equinox. It is screaming for you to really jump into action, right? Really plant seeds that you want to see harvest by the end of the year, right? Start to do those steps, that you were planning, envisioning and manifesting in the last couple of months, right? Through that winter reflection hibernation period. You rested and you recharged so that now you can have all the energy that you need to fully put your foot forward. And it'll happen gradually, right? And so all in all, what's really important is that we are taking the time, right, to think about all of the things that we talk about when we're entering the new year on January 1st, right? What is that plan that you want to set for yourself? What is that new year goal that you want to set for yourself, right? Create that vision board, plan and manifest, and start taking those steps, those practical steps to really anchor your visions into reality, right? And to bring them down, right? Neptune also enters Aries on March 30th. So this is adding more new energy into the mix, right? That forward movement energy, right? Really important that you are, again, embodying your Aries energy, embodying those Aries qualities, right? And that looks like, right, stepping into roles of leadership, right? Stepping into roles of, putting yourself out there and stepping authentically into your sense of self confidently, right? Feeling as if you are on a throne wherever it is that you are going, really tapping into your element and working with fire energy at this time, right? Initiating things, taking action on things, really getting excited and passionate about the things you care for and seeing those things come into your day-to-day, right? So those are the types of energies at this time. We also have some other things going on with Mercury retrograde, right? And Venus retrograde still happening at the same time in which we are entering this Aries season, right? And this astrological new year. To be starting with a Mercury retrograde, to me, is actually that of a blessing, right? It's asking us to really slow down, even though we might be taking action on things, right? There might be certain delays or, miscommunication that might be coming up to the surface. Remember, Mercury retrograde is just asking for you to really pause, slow down, and reflect. So maybe there's those last minute things that need to be retweaked, right? In order for you to make sure that you're entering the astrological new year with all the tools and resources that you need, right? So that's another thing, right? Venus retrograde, right? Asking you to rewire certain patterns you have around love, money, and finances. Really thinking about how you can invest your time differently, right? And to really becoming that person and that person that you want to be, right? That sense of self that makes you feel most confident, right? That you're pouring into the proper relationships around you, that you are making the right financial decisions, investments, and moves, right? Those are all things, right? Communication, right? All of these patterns are all coming up, right? During these retrograde transits at the beginning of the astrological new year to really get you to pull back any last little layer that is stopping you from being able to enter this new year in a different energy and therefore see different results by the end. Because remember, folks, we are in the 9 year, and that means that next year we will be entering the first year, right? The first energy of the zodiac, which is again, at Aries energy, right? And so this is your opportunity to really think about, how can I really use this year 9 energy to really graduate, right? To really get that sense of completion energy, to really embody all the tools and aspects of yourself and have all the resources and acquire everything that you need to really start off the next first year, right? With all of, really setting yourself up for success, basically. So all of those things are going to, again, be highlighted with this astrological New Year transit. It's super exciting, and this is something, again, that happens every March as we enter Aries season, and it is in alignment with the beginning of the springtime, because that is, again, our action-oriented energy and how we begin with something. So all those goals that you were setting for yourself in December, if you didn't find yourself being consistent with those goals, that is okay. Give yourself some grace. You were still in winter period. We were still in hibernation. And now is your time to actually really put, some momentum into it and really get to see that consistency form itself, right, in your day-to-day, especially with this eclipse energy that's again happening at the same time, right? There's a lot of amplified energy in the sky, right? The celestial movements are really here to help guide you and take you where it is that you need to go. Use these energies to your advantage. Again, please follow, like, and subscribe, as I will be continuing to give you all astrological updates, but also some spiritual insight. And I am just excited to see this community grow. Please share with others who you think will benefit from this content. Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to see how this new year really comes out to be. Alrighty, folks. Bye.